spirit chasing fans, welcome back to my channel. For all that are new, I am the Red-Headed Spirit Hunter, and my channel is pretty much haunted items, my haunted house, adventures to haunted places or really old abandoned places that could be haunted. This is Corbin. Corbin is my 5-year-old spirit doll, one of the many. For those that are returning, we've done now, right? Duh. For those that are returning subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate everything. We did hit 100 subscribers. We're actually at 109 now. And I wanted just to say to you guys that I really appreciate you. It's so great knowing that you guys really like me, because I really thought I was only going to have like 5 subscribers. With that said, let's talk about why we're here. We're here because of Bob. Yes, everybody's favorite demon in the world, Bob. Bob is a mess. Bob is causing drama all over the world. Okay, all over our country. North Carolina and Pennsylvania, actually. No, the video is not clickbait. Yes, Bob is terrorizing strangers. I'm going to give you a little background on the first video that's coming up, and then after that, there will be more background information. So just so you know. All right, so to start, Bob, for those who have never seen my video, Bob is Caitlin. There's a Bob series on my videos. Please go check it out. He's an interesting character. So I decided I was going to put Bob in his own vessel. Remember, that's all in the videos. Again, I'll have a link above my head somewhere. I think it's over here. Maybe over there. I don't remember. But it'll be above my head. So I contacted a lady named Kat. She is a doll fixer. She fixes up broken dolls and such. I asked her to make me a vessel for Bob. She agreed. Well, apparently Bob went to visit her while she was making it. She had contacted me after it was sent and explained to me that she felt like somebody was in her head telling her, no, don't use those hands. Why don't you use these hands? These hands would be better. No, I don't like how those feet are. Can you round the feet? And she followed along. Why? I don't know. But she did. She did. She contacted me and told me this. She also told me that she could feel a presence. At one point, I believe she told me she's seen like a black shadow. Her daughter was having nightmares. She asked me to communicate with Bob and ask him if it was him terrorizing her. Only because she does get parts in from other places, and, you know, maybe something was attached to it. But in my thoughts, I didn't think Bob could leave. Bob is imprisoned by me and a priest. But I guess Bob can leave. Bob can leave here and go wherever Bob wants. He just can't come in my house and harm me or my family. But he does have the other spirits do it for him. With that said, I'm going to let you see the communication with Kat, and we'll talk after. Bob, I have to ask you some questions. Okay? We're going to use this pendulum. This is going to be yes. And this is going to be no. Okay? We're going to ask you some questions. Let me get this a little bit untangled. All right. Bob, are you here with me? Yes. Okay. Can you stop the pendulum? Okay. Bob, do you know who Kat is? Yes. Can you stop moving the pendulum? Uh-oh. Hold on, we just broke it. Oops. That's not what I was trying to do. One second. All right, well, we'll fix it after. We gotta put that ring back on. Okay. Bob, did you help Kat design your new vessel? Yes. Okay. Can you stop moving, pendulum? Okay. Have you been visited? Or I'm sorry, have you visited Kat? Have you been visiting her? Yes. Can you stop moving the pendulum? Okay. Are you causing Kat's daughter to have nightmares? No. And Kat, I can't ask the last question on the pendulum, only because they have to be yes and no questions. I don't know what he wants, but he definitely knows who you are. He definitely helped design your vessel, or his new vessel. He has been visiting you, but he is not the one giving your daughter nightmares. Any other questions, send them to me. I'm going to send you this video. All right, so what'd you think of that? Crazy, right? All right, so Bob's visiting Kat. Bob helped make his vessel, which is, I guess, kind of cool. At least he built what he wants to be put in. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? That's not the problem. It gets worse. My house is kind of active tonight. Just a little bit. Anyways, so a couple days go by. Me and Kat are talking, trying to figure out how to get Bob to leave her alone. And I get a Facebook message from somebody who is not my friend, and it's a male. First thing he says to me is, I need to ask you a question about your 3 a.m. challenge. For those who don't know, there'll be a link above. My 3 a.m. challenge was with Bob or Caitlin. Caitlin is Bob, just so you know. And the second thing he said was, I'm supposed to tell you I'm a happily married man and I'm not here to hit on you. Now, let me explain that. My Facebook is public. It's my YouTube name at Facebook. And it's just for YouTube. So, of course, it's public because, well, YouTube is public. So, I got a lot of crazy guys on there that just friend me to want to hit on me. And I block them. So now I'm really intrigued. Because first you asked me a question about a 3 a.m. challenge. So I know you're watching my video. At least one of them. And you were told. So my question then was, well, who told you to say that? His response was Bob. Of course, now I think the guy's crazy. He's a stalker trying to get his 5 minutes of fame. There's something in my eye besides my finger. So I say, who? He said, Bob told me to. You know Bob from the 3 a.m. challenge, Bob. He told me to. He told me to contact you. Really thinking this guy's a fucking loon. I want to block him. But of course now I'm... Do you all keep seeing the shadow in my mirror? It's like... You see it? Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, so I'm not going crazy. I just see it. And yes, the spirit did break my mirror. Yes. Anyways, so okay. Anyway, so I lost where I was. Anyways, I think the guy's a crazy guy. He wants 5 minutes of fame, be in one of my videos, whatever. So I started asking him questions. All of a sudden, I can visualize this man, what he looks like, what he's doing. I told him, you're like 6 foot tall, you have gray, real, well-mannered hair, trimmed up, whatever it's called, well-maintained hair. You're sitting at your kitchen table behind your laptop and you look confused. I was in shock. The man was in shock. And he said, well, of course I look confused. Something I can't see is telling me to talk to you. I still think he's crazy, but now I'm starting to think, all right, now maybe I'm crazy. So, I smoke a lot of weed. So now I'm thinking, yeah, I just lost my fucking mind. But no, I haven't lost my mind, because the next thing he tells me is, Bob doesn't like that you smoke. You should probably quit. Then he goes on to tell me that Bob wants out of his vessel, that Bob is using Dave to get to me because I won't listen. And he told me that Bob's new vessel had arrived, but I still didn't put him in it. He told me my middle name. Now, I don't even use my real name. Y'all don't even know my real name, let alone my middle name. So, sorry. Houses. We're having a party, I guess. It's Friday night. So, I don't know what to do. Bob's in Pennsylvania, messing with some random stranger, and he's Facebook messaging me out of the blue. So the dude's like in his 60s. He's all sorts of confused. I'm confused. So what did I do? I went to Facebook and found a medium, which is the guy that gave me the mystery box that I bought the mystery box from. It was his friend. So I went to her and I asked her a bunch of questions. She told me what to say. I asked him the questions to find out Bob was in Pennsylvania harassing Dave to get to me to tell me to let him out of his vessel. And he used Dave, I guess, because Dave is either weak-minded or he might have, he is disabled. He's got a back injury that weakens you. That's what demons do. Demons go for the weak. Well, so random stranger gets a hold of me and tells me that Bob, my demon, is terrorizing him. This goes on for days. For days. He said he went in his car died. He's having nightmares, but they're not nightmares. He said that at first he didn't even want to let Bob go. He thought it was really cool and he wanted to keep talking to him and keep him around. And then Bob was in his dreams as a succubus. And of course, well, Dave didn't know any better, and he's like, well, I liked it. Can I just let him do it one more time? And I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? So I convinced Dave that he had to send Bob home and tell Bob he's not welcome there and keep doing it over and over again until Bob stays away. Well, in the meantime, I had to talk to Bob because, again, I don't believe wholeheartedly that this man that I don't know isn't a psychopath. So, again, here's another video of me questioning Bob. Bob, are you here? Yes. Okay. Bob. Are you messing with Dave? Did you go find Dave? Yes. Can you light up the meter? Okay, stop moving the pendulum. Have you been invading Dave's dreams, Bob? As a succubus? Come on, Bob, I want an answer. Have you been invading his dreams? Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, stop moving the pendulum, Dave. I mean, Bob. Okay. Bob, I want you to understand that it is not cool to be going and harassing fucking people all over the world just because you want to be let out of your vessel. No. No what? I didn't even ask you a question. Stop moving the pendulum. Just stop. You need to understand. Oh, that's what you're telling me. No, you don't understand. Okay, well, this is how it's going to be. All right, you're going to stop harassing Dave. Do you understand? No. Yes, because Dave isn't going to let you in anymore. He is going to demand that you come back here. Do you understand? Yes, you understand? You are to leave Dave alone. Maybe. Kind of sideways. So sideways means maybe. Maybe you'll leave him alone. Okay, Bob. Oh, now we're doing circles. Oh, we're just playing away. Counterclockwise. You're pissed off, huh? Yes. You're mad? Because I won't let you play with Dave. Well, Bob, he's a random. I mean, you just randomly can't go pick people to fuck with. I don't care if you're mad. I don't care. I really don't. You're gonna leave Dave alone. That's it. You're gonna. I know, you're mad. Uh-huh. Yep. I know. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry you're pissed off, but I know you're just gonna do what you want. I know. Can you stop moving the pendulum though? Because you're like really serious with it right now. Are you gonna stop? No. This is Bob being a dickhead. Yay! Thank you, Bob. Can you stop it? We're gonna need a lawyer. Except I can't afford one, so I guess I'll just clam up. Being a guinea pig in St. Walt's wasn't the only way we were making money back then, was it, son? You also got paid for giving blood. That's because I got the lucky blood. Oh, negative. Universal. You still don't want to stop it, huh? Can you turn it clockwise? Can you turn it clockwise? I'm a poker player, lady. I ain't folding my hand just because you got some good face cards. Witnesses saw Grant's murders coming in. Thanks. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it. I've seen you lighten the meter up a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Thank you. And I would like you to stay here. Please. Stay out of Pennsylvania. Can you do that? Please. They let you play cards in jail. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. Goodbye. So, as you see, Bob can just go wherever Bob wants, and he can travel, and he could do whatever he wants until he gets what he wants. Well, Dave hasn't contacted me in like 3 days, so I'm kind of nervous. Bob has been really quiet. Kat, the doll maker, she kind of blew me off. She really doesn't talk to me anymore. Well, because Bob was terrorizing her. I lose a lot of people because of Bob. Yeah. So I found out Bob can go anywhere he wants, and there'll probably be more random strangers. I'm just waiting for him. Now I'm not in so much shock if I get a random stranger. But I'm not moving Bob's vessel. I'm not taking any chances of releasing Bob in any way. If I tell him he can get in there, what if I release him and he doesn't go in the new vessel? Which most likely he won't. So we're going to keep Bob engulfed in his little vessel over here where he belongs. And I'm just going to wait for the next random stranger. That's all I can do. Well, with that, that's part 2 of the Bob series. Wait for part 3, 4, 5. I don't even know how many there's going to be. There's always going to be something new when it comes to Bob. With that, me and Corbin would like to say, have a wonderful night. Please watch all my haunted adventures. I got some great videos coming out soon. I did a little bit of adventuring outside when it was nice before it snowed. But it's getting better again. Welcome to New York, right? COVID is real. Wear a mask. Love your spirits. Always love your spirits. Keep chasing and fighting them. And until next time, you guys, I bid you a good night.